What up? Alexo Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. We got some pictures. Wild. Look at these pictures. Shout out to you, Tony Soprano, going nuts with the beautiful AI pictures in the Discord today. So don't forget to join us in the Discord, having fun. Let's jump into the charts. But thank you so much for joining us on the live. Appreciate you. Now let's look at this. Now Bitcoin. Are we getting rejected? This looks like a rejection to me. We have this blue reversal on the weekly. Can we see it go lower? I just want to say that I am in a short, up 175%. Yow. Woo! Caught the top twice. So yeah, that's exciting. But if you want the signals and the Discord, I mean, I said double top and I shorted it, and guess what? That's where we're at now. So yeah, let's zoom in to the 3-day. We can see that we have this red dot. It is confirmed. We are curling over. We have an alert here. It says shorting ? Because guess what? We shorted it. And if it gets hit again, we'll probably short it again, because it doesn't seem like we can get above and blast off just yet. Even with bullish news, even with the Fed decreasing from a 0.5 to a 0.25, even with, Jerome being a bit dovish and everybody getting all bullish, even with everybody buying into the NASDAQ, right? The NASDAQ went nuts today, right? But the dollar pumped. It pumped right back up. If we zoom in on the dollar, we can see that it pumped today. It pumped back up, right? We got the big dump, and now it's pumped back up. A little bit of relief, V-shaped recovery, right? So what are my thoughts? Are we going to continue lower? You can see the double top that I was just talking about. So if we go on the higher term time frames, we can see that VWAP is still peaked over here on the 12 and the 10. It's starting to curl down, right? So this is the weekend. If you didn't know, tomorrow is Friday for the people in the States. But for me, it's the weekend. We're in Australia. So right now, we're looking for sideways consolidation, but we're also looking for a little bit of volatility tomorrow morning. So it's nice to trade Fridays. What will Bitcoin do? Will it follow? And will it pump? Right now, this looks like consolidation. It doesn't look to me like we're ready to pump right through the moon. But also, it does look to me that we might get back inside this range. Now, if I go down from the 10-hour and downwards, it looks like the money flow is coming out, right? The money flow is coming up. So this is pretty bearish in my opinion. Does that mean we're going down to the bottom of lower levels? Not sure, but I do think right now what we need to keep in mind is this range that we've been in and not been able to get out of, right? Because as soon as we get above this beautiful, 23,950 area, and we stay above there, I'm turning the jets on and I'm getting a bit more bullish. But until then, I'm not. I see us bouncing off the top of this value area high and creating maybe a new level between here and here. This is what I see. I drew this on the charts yesterday. I said, look for it to range in between here. Now, we gotta be aware what happened on the S&P. Well, we continue to climb on the S&P, right? Doesn't look like we're getting rejected. Now, there are some key levels of resistance here that are gonna hold us down, and Bitcoin may follow. So, what does this mean? It means we gotta be safe. Let me put on my blue light glasses. See, I don't wear glasses, but I'll wear the blue light ones, and these ones were cheap off Amazon for $10. And I wanted to be a hipster. No, I didn't really want to be a hipster, but I got the clear ones because, I thought it was cool at the time, but maybe it isn't. Shout out to you guys. Comment down below, or comment in the comments and type in hipster glasses, yay or nay, right? Maybe we get some new ones. Oh, shout out to the Otter Gang. Shout out to you guys. Love you guys so much. And if you're new, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. We have been growing steadily and surely, and we've been here every single day trying to give you an update on how we think the markets will react. react? Well, right now, I see consolidation, right? I see consolidation. I see a little bit maybe more downside, but I am in a beautiful short position from this wick right here, right? And I also shorted from this wick right up top here. And they were both amazing entries, not to like pat myself on the back or anything, but they were great entries, you know, and I feel very safe. I've taken profit once, you know, and we'll see if it continues lower. 175 in profit, which is quite nice for me. So what do we see coming up here? We can see that we got the double top, right, at the very height of our levels here, and this is our alarm that let us know, hey, maybe we go for a short, right? Don't forget to set alarms. Just right click on the screen, right, and you can add alerts and make sure it's linked to your phone and TradingView, and it's a great way to not have to stay on the charts all the time, but also when there's a move happening, you can be alerted. Now, where would we might want to add an alert? Well, I'm going to add an alert here, and we're going to call it longing, right? I'm going to create it. Now we have one down here. Now, if we come below here, right? If we come below these previous lows, then obviously I want to be alerted. So there's another alert in our charts. Coming back to this. What's our first thought when we look at this? What is my first thought to do? When I'm doing TA and I'm fresh, I'm going to pull a fib from the swing low to the swing high. And I'm going to get some levels, right? Am I looking to long this? Well, what lines up nicely here? You can see that obviously we have the Fibonacci golden pocket here in the middle, and we have the 0.5 at the top of the range, right? Also, if we pull a volume profile for this range and we pull it across, I'm sure they line up quite nicely, as you can see, with the volume profile. Here's some confluence, right? So I would be marking these out on my charts, looking for a retracement. See, we came down, but we haven't fully come down there. So I will be looking between here and here. This will be my range of maybe we get a bounce. Maybe tomorrow we get a bounce, right? So I see, look, if we are bullish and the market is bullish, I will look for a swing failure pattern and a bounce off of there. That would be trade setup numero uno, because obviously the other markets have pumped. Therefore, the sentiment of the entire market is continually bullish, right? Now, if I want to be cheeky and I miss this short, well, where can I get in here? Well, let's go from here to here. And I'd be looking, obviously, at the swing highs. See, I would not be looking to short this unless I get a retracement, maybe to the bottom of this range, right? If we pull a volume profile for this fixed range on this news pump, remember, this was a news pump, right? So this isn't a legit pump. This is news, right? I would see us working maybe to this point of control, which lines up pretty nice with our 0.5, right? Maybe a 0.5. If you get a nice bearish divergence, you can come up to here and get a bearish divergence and jump into that short if you didn't miss it, right? So these are two trade setups that I'm looking for right now. As a short-term trader, I do not like to hold trades more than a couple days maximum, unless it's just riding into the sunset, right? I've taken profits out of this now. I'm looking for it to come back into this range, and I'd say I'd be exiting this trade probably down here at the bottom, or looking to add to it on a retracement with a bearish divergence, right? As this gets lower, we'll obviously drop the fibs and continue to look for retracements, sharing them in the Discord, sharing our ideas, and looking at market Cipher. So when I look at market Cipher on the 2, 3, and 4 hour, I don't see many signs of continuation for the bears. I see very much a bullish consolidation, right? Because I haven't seen any significant pushes or significant rejections. You can see over here, we did have a significant rejection before, but it brought us to the bottom of the range, and then we pumped back up, fighting back. So the bulls have been fighting enormously. We've had bullish news with Jerome Powell recently and the FOMC meeting, and we have bullish sentiment in the NASDAQ and the risk assets. These are all being picked up recently. So it's very much a change of character in the sense that people are more bullish. So maybe, just maybe, people put some money into the alts. People have been placing all their bets into the regular stock market, and Bitcoin takes off tomorrow. These are just some of my thoughts. This is not financial advice. It never is. It's just some of my thoughts to help you guys become more profitable in the long term. So if you're new to this channel, we always give our levels and we always share our price targets. Now we have a new one now, and we'll put it at the beginning, right? We'll put it at the beginning just so you know that this is always a range. This is a range. Do your own TA, right? Do your own research, but this is just a range for everybody, right? So we have the range. Here comes the prices. We'll zoom out. Make sure to add these to your charts depending on your exchange. Now this is Bybit. I know that KuCoin's maybe $10 difference. So make sure that you are doing your own TA. Look where my levels are, and you can add them to your chart as well. I hope you're all having a great day. This is my Friday. I've worked hard this week. I'm a carpenter by trade, and for me, I'm learning how to run a YouTube, extract money, make trades, get into these trades, take profits, and also swing a hammer as a carpenter, as a day job. And we all managed to do this, and you can do it too. That's why we're here. We're a community and we're growing. So join us in the Discord, like and subscribe, because we're out here. We're making gains. We're helping each other grow. We're coming in with a straight, honest mindset, sharing our wins, sharing our losses, sharing our ideas. And that's what the Otter Gang is about. So we're very grateful for everyone who's new and everyone who joins us consistently and who peeps their head in, no matter who you are, where you are, what you're up to. We're just here trying to help you guys make a little bit of profit and put it in the bank. That's how we are. That's how we roll. So thank you so much, everybody. But the beautiful Mrs. Otter has made me a wonderful dinner, and she should not have to wait for me to make a video, and you guys should not have to wait for me to get one out to you. Sorry, this one's a little bit late, but we stayed a little bit late at work today. So I'm getting it out to you. Here are the levels. Those are my thoughts. Watch for a reaction tomorrow. Take down this 23,200 and under level and be ready, right? Be ready. Look for those signals on the shorter time frames. We like the 12, the 22 somehow. Shout out to Phil, and the 24. Right? So we are getting some red blood diamonds on the shorter time frames. Have they worked out? Not really, right? So always go for the higher time frames, the higher looks, right? You can see that we just have a continuation here of this double top pattern. No signs of a full on divergence, but nonetheless a double top, and it came back down. We need some volume in order to get through these levels, and we haven't seen it. See, this is the FOMC volume and continuation after that, and we haven't seen anything been able to push us through. So maybe there's a whale up top swallowing us up, taking all your beautiful long trades and dumping it back down on us. But as retail traders, we got to have a plan, good risk management, stop losses, and preservation of capital so that we can continue trading and continue to try and grow our accounts. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you. Like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.